G'day folks, welcome to a nice Wednesday morning update. It's a lovely warm day, a little bit windy. It's about going to be 27 in most parts, so that's really good. Yeah, project wise I haven't been doing an awful lot. I did put those new outputs in the Marantz amplifier, but unfortunately it did clear up one of the channels, but it hasn't solved the problem of no real output. So there's two issues with that amp. One bad channel was one problem, but there are other issues, so yeah, I'll see how we go with that one. The Sherwood amp still looks like there's no signal, no audio getting from the preamp to the output stage, although I still haven't been able to confirm that the preamp's alright. It's a fairly high-tech system. It's not as simple as I thought, but it can be done, so that's all good. Likewise, I've ordered parts for Blue Rav. I worked out the rattly, fluttery sound in the engine is actually the timing belt slapping against the plastic cover, so that's how bad it's gotten. I'm not going to risk munching a low kilometre engine just by ignoring or neglecting the timing belt, so I've got a complete Daco kit with the belt, idler bearings, front crank seal, oil pump seal, and all that good stuff on order. That was about 110 off eBay. And I've got a what is it? It's a Gates water pump. That was about 50 bucks off eBay. So cheap, a lot cheaper than Repco anywhere like that, and it's the same if not better product. So yeah, Blue's going to get some attention soon. Betty's top end still hasn't cleared up, but I've been looking at various sources on the 3S FE engine, and apparently they aren't hydraulic lifters, if you call them that. It's just a cam over bucket system with shims. Just like the Jag J60 that I had, you have to actually feeler gauge and measure each one of them, calculate how much thicker the shim needs to be, and then order the correct shim for it. So it's a very tedious adjusting procedure, but yeah, assuming the cams aren't too far gone, it might be savable. If not, just run it until it starts getting too noisy, and then just get a Rico head with cams and everything. So it's not a big deal. It's not terminal. I know she's getting real good oil pressure. I mean, I haven't found a gauge port, but there's definitely oil getting up there, and the oil light goes out immediately, so it's not like the oil light staying on for ages after startup, particularly warm startup. It still goes out straight away, so we're definitely getting oil. It's just bad lifters. Anyway, yeah, Blue's a little bit immobilised at the moment. I've got two of Blue's wheels out at Tyre Power getting new tyres put on. I'm going to try them on Betty first because I want proper road highway tyres, not all-terrains. The all-terrains that she's wearing at the moment are way too noisy and unnecessary for day-to-day city driving. So I'm going to look at swapping. Blue will probably get Betty's old wheels and tyres, and Betty will get Blue's with brand new highway terrain tyres. So, yep, I've got the plastic cover off the underside, and it's easy enough to get to the bottom of the timing cover. The top's the hard part because the ABS module's right there, and it makes hand room rather difficult. So, yeah. As you can see, got ABS block there. I've got to move the power steering reservoir. It's a little bit tight, but it can be done. I'll probably have to take that engine mount out. There's a few little things to do, but I'll get it done. And now I'm currently just recovering timber. I went to work and grabbed a whole lot of pallets, or packing frames. They were used to transport aluminium tubes. We buy a lot of alloy tubes to make pool cover rollers with, and they come on these skids. Some of them 6.5 metres long. I just cut them in half and chucked them on the trailer. So I'm just knocking them apart and recovering. I guess it's like 1 inch by 2 1/4 or something. It's fairly small timber. Not very high grade, not for outdoors use, but good for in the shed. I want to put some more insulation up and just strap it in place with these. Also get some shade cloth up under there, so it will have a bit of outdoor use. And likewise, that's getting cleared out today as well. The shrubbery where no one dares go, or no one has since before I even moved in. Like, yeah, I just haven't touched it. Nobody had. Even before I moved in, it was an absolute mess. So I'm cleaning that whole corner out and putting the shade cloth and other stuff like that up there. But yeah, tomorrow morning I pick up the wheels with new tyres on them. I'm going to put Blue's old rear tyres on Betty as well for the time being. They're still just serviceable, like they're down to their last mil of usable legal tread. But I'll do a noise test with those on. Same tyres too, they're just a standard Dunlop Grand Trek TG32. It's an old design with mixed reviews, but it's certainly a lot more road oriented and better than those cheapo $90 Z-Tex tyres that I've got, just cheap China ones. Yeah, so we'll see how she goes with that. Otherwise Blue will probably end up with them, and I'll put some, I think I found, was it Kumo Solus KH21s. They get a really good rating for noise and grip. They're a nice soft compound, so yeah. Just playing around at the moment, not trying to spend too much money. That's why Blue got most of the money that I was going to spend on another car, but don't really need one at the moment. I'd rather get Blue on the road and actually take Betty off for a while and work on her top end. So yeah, and the TIG works quite well too. I know it's not properly set up yet, but I have used it a couple of times just as it is, and no, this is a great little welder. Every shop should have one. Most expensive part's the gas. It's cost me about $600 to get set up so far. It's including the filler and everything. As I mentioned once before, there's a fair bit in there, but that was $168 for that filler. But that's 316 LSI. That's good grade stuff. Anyway, it's enough rambling for this morning. I've got a bit to do outside. Eventually I'll get into cleaning up in here. It's going to be raining later in the week, so that'll be a good opportunity to get in here and do all that, clean up the lathe. Yeah, usual things. But for now I'm going to take advantage of this wonderfully warm weather and just get stuff done. So don't expect anything in the way of serious videos. We just got to get it done. Thanks for watching.